The Vietnam Traveling Memorial Wall, which arrived in Kearney Wednesday, is one of 4 that tour the country. Like the original in Washington, D.C., the 3/5 scale traveling wall contains a permanent inscription of the names of all who died or remained missing in the war. Once the wall is in its host city, it takes a minimum of 15 volunteers 4 to 6 hours to assemble it, and more to then provide assistance during the duration of the wall
Erbsen
stay.
and myself have been in charge of lining up all the volunteers that do all these volunteer jobs. Book locators or computer people to look up names, and then actual locators that assist people to find the names on the walls. Guards, because there's certain criteria that need to be followed and addressed as far as wall decorum and that sort of thing, so we have guards out there. And then we have obviously the golf cart drivers to help individuals who, it's quite a distance to have to walk and do stuff, and a little rough ground out there on that grass, so these guys have just been really good about taking people back and forth from their cars and over to the wall and assisting in any manner they can.
And I, on the fire department, and every time they ask for volunteers, usually the fire department is one of the first places they go, whether it's Kearney or any town. That's just a natural, and so and having this be in my era and some connections that I wanted to help where I could.
I just kind of got involved with it through the Patriot Guard, so.
And it's really honestly very healing to a lot of the Patriot Guard, because a lot of them are Vietnam vets or Vietnam era individuals like myself.
I mean, the wall itself, there's a lot of people don't get back to Washington, D.C., so it really gives them a chance. For some people it may be a closure, but for some people it's just good to kind of, I don't want to say reminisce, but to remember, maybe that's better,
right.
to think back, and you see a lot of people our era that are out here and saying, I remember, and some of it was good, some wasn't so good,
well, coming in yesterday with the motorcycles, I didn't count, but when we got into town and slowed down, so that you could actually visually see the folks along the sidewalk, there were, I'd say, 10 or 12 folks that were my age that were really having a hard time. That's good. That really affected them, really emotionally, really.
There's a lot of emotions that haven't been let out yet.
Yeah.
And sometimes this helps people, and with this moving around in different parts of the United States, it just gives that there's a lot of people out there our age, a lot of baby boomers that need that.
Yeah, they do. Holly and Ken Peterson had the idea actually to bring it to Kearney. And she lost her brother in Vietnam, and so they took the concept to the Visitors Bureau, and the Visitors Bureau got in touch with the Legion, and it's just spun from there, And to me, being in charge with Shauna of the volunteers, it has just been overwhelming to me. It wasn't a problem getting volunteers and just honoring these guys who, they signed a blank check that says made payable up into my life. You have a lot of blank checks out there that were signed that way. So.
The wall may be viewed at the Great Platte River Road Archway around the clock through Monday, July 4th. Closing ceremonies will be held at 10 a.m., although the wall can still be viewed until midnight.